Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to my channel. I have got to tell you guys about what has been going on. Yes, I am in the middle of putting away my cards. Do you know what has been happening to me? I have been doing cards, right? I do cards every day for you guys. And today, when I was editing my videos, there was this really weird feeling I had in the air around me and everything. It's a very, very odd feeling, you guys. Very, very odd. Welcome, my family, my friends, my tribe, and anyone new tuning in out there. I'm so happy you're here today. I am coming on right now because I need to talk to you all about what just happened to me a little while ago when I was editing. I was doing some stuff and I was going through my videos, right? And I was doing sometimes I have to take out some background noise or something like that, right? So I was doing all this editing, and every time that I would go to look in my computer, I would see something go past me, behind me. It was the weirdest thing, y'all. And I kept thinking to myself, what is going on, Rachel? Do you have something in your eye? Is something going on with you? Is it your mental state? I mean, I don't know. I could have a very bad mental state too. I mean, I have a mannequin head that I talk to, y'all. Who knows what kind of mental state I'm in right now? But seriously, I had this thing and it was an entity basically, and it was going around, and it was going behind me when I was editing, and I kept seeing it go across my screen, not on my screen that I'm editing, but the reflection of it going by me, right? And so I waited a few minutes and I acted like I was doing some stuff, and I act like I'm like and I act like I'm doing all this stuff, right? So that it'll go by me again. And so as soon as it does that, hello, I stopped what I was doing, and it kind of froze right there, and it was right here by my head. And I said, what are you trying to communicate with me? Because it was about this. Well, it was about a story about somebody that is being basically, this person is becoming obsessed with someone, right? And the story I'm telling is all about that. Okay. And as I'm editing, I'm trying to brighten up the picture a little bit so you can see everything a little clearer. And earlier, before that, I had been doing some editing of my videos from when I had been staying at the haunted lighthouse in St. Augustine, Florida. I was so lucky to get to stay there. And, whenever I go do things where I deal with haunted stuff, I always do bring home a little trinky from that place, okay? And I was thinking to myself, is this entity, is it, going across here because of what I was just doing, a reading about, what I was just talking about? Or is it going across because I had been editing some things, which also sends me into going through some things, which sends me into looking through things, which sends me into the fact of that I have little trinkets from, once I go to haunted areas, whether it be cemeteries or burial grounds, or where there was maybe a war, a fight, maybe even a taking life situation where something has happened. I don't know how I'm actually allowed to say that on YouTube. It's very strange that I have to edit how I talk to you guys out there. I mean, when someone is not in this world anymore, I mean, we should be able to say that, right? I mean, and not have to skirt around the subject. I mean, that's part of life, is not being here anymore. That's part of a big part of our life. That's very strange to talk like that about it, anyways. But, anyways, I have to tell you guys, I had this very, very strange incident where uh, I'll say shadow, it just kept going by me and going by me. And last night when I was going to sleep, I had this thing where, I have like really bad like insomnia a lot of times. Like I can't sleep because I have all these downloads come in and all these thoughts come in. So I have to like go into this meditation type stage. Okay. And in order to get some really good sleep, I have to like really put myself in this state. Okay. So, I had all these thoughts and everything that I had been going through over the last few days, recalling this haunted lighthouse and innkeeper's house that I had stayed in. And of course I was going through all my trinkets and stuff, and I was thinking to myself, what is going on here? I'm laying there and I'm sleeping at night, and I see around this like I have one of those lights that like it's like a pink Himalayan salt light, and I have it on in my room, and it fluctuates between colors and everything. And I also have an altar, and near where my altar is and where this pink Himalayan salt lamp is, um, there's this one little area where I have like this mirror, and there was this spot that just like kept illuminating this, almost orb like thing, right? And I kept seeing it last night. I kept seeing it last night. And today when I was editing, I kept seeing it basically go by me, behind me. It's really pretty wild, y'all. And what is really, really neat is when the orbs, like I don't know if you out there, I don't know if you've ever had an experience like this or not. Like where you can actually feel them touch you, like I feel like it's almost like such a brush of hair, or it's almost like a static shock. Has anybody ever out there felt like a staticky shock from like a ghostly entity that's been around them? Have you ever felt that before? It's really, really and like, what is that? It's like a feeling of like elation when it happens, because it's like you're touching a outer world being, and it's just so cool when they actually touch you and you feel like a static or a angel hair, or I don't know. Sometimes like if you put your hand out and they're there, and you put your hand out and you touch them, it's almost not like a static, it's almost like a vibrational feeling that you can get. Anyway, I don't know what I was going on about, but I was trying to tell you guys about how recently, again, I have had so much activity around me. I went to a graveyard the other day, and I was talking to someone that was recently entered into rest there. And as I went to say hello to them as I found their grave, I was speaking and I says, "Hello, so and so." And then all of the sudden, the train track starts going ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, oh my God, hello. I'm so glad that you're speaking to me today. And do you know that when I go by a graveyard, I can literally see things all over in the graveyard. Now, just because people are buried somewhere doesn't mean that they're necessarily there, but you do realize that entities and souls, they can be anywhere they want, anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. They're probably around you. You just don't even know it out there. But I just wanted to share with you all this amazing feeling I get. I get these really cool feelings when I upload these videos for you guys. And it's almost like I have this like guidance of light telling me that what I'm doing is good, that I need to put it out there so you guys know that these things really happen. You guys know that the beings that have passed on are still trying to speak with you all the time, don't you out there? You do know that, right? They literally reach out and touch you all the time. I mean, it is the coolest thing. Hmm. I'll have to really try to get something on video sometime when I do it. It's just I don't really understand how to capture it on video. And you can't really command an entity to do anything for you when you want them to do it. They just do it on their own time. It's really pretty cool. But anyways, back to me uploading my video. I was literally in the middle of uploading this really cool video for you guys, and it was so neat how this thing just kept going by. It's almost like it was fact checking my work or something, this little being, it's really cool. Anyway, I guess that's all I wanted to tell you guys was that I was uploading and this little being was just continuously gathering around me. I'll see you guys soon out there.